Hello everyone, Cyber Eclipse here, and I am back with more Star Ocean 2, the second story. And I return to you after a week of absolute hell. What a nice calm row of houses and stores along the street. What a nice way to start off the video. Well, it is a very nice row of stores and stuff along the streets. I guess Claude does have a point. Gonna see what's going on. See what our characters are doing, if there's any private actions. I believe there is one. New music. Oh, there you are, Rena. Such good timing. Come over here. What are you doing? I'm just shopping for dinner. Here, Rena, hold these. I like how they added that little animation in there. It was a nice touch. What for? Can't you see? They're eggs. Yeah, I see that. They're eggs in a basket. Question is, what do you need them for, Chisato? That much I know. Today they're having a half-price sale on eggs, but each customer is limited to one bag. Come on, help me out here. I don't mind, but what exactly are you going to do with all these eggs? Eat them, of course. Oh, that's a lot of eggs. I think they go bad before we manage to finish them. It's strange. This is new music. You can tell we haven't heard this before, but I wonder why they decided to do it only for this cutscene and nothing else. Boiled or raw? Why would I need to eat them like that? There are so many other recipes that use eggs. Like fried eggs or scrambled eggs? How rude! I can really cook. Like cakes or omelets. Wow. Why are you so surprised? It's just that it didn't quite fit my image of you. I know how that feels to hear that. Oh well, thanks anyway. You were a big help, Rena. Excuse me. If you need me for something like that, you can call me anytime. Now, what else did I need to buy? Maybe I'll ask you to come along every weekend. What? A joke. Just a joke. Okay. Yeah, I don't understand why they would play this new particular music only in this one cutscene. And nothing significant really happens. I don't understand. Usually programmers don't really, or developers or musicians or whoever the hell puts the music in, they don't usually do that in games. It's strange they would do that in this. I don't know. Yeah, let's just buy a whole buttload of food. Because I am going to show you guys some of the skills finally, like I've been saying for the past while. That's right, I finally remembered while recording, and I'm going to do that. See? Okay. Rena's only level 9, but that's okay. You can do pretty decent cooking at level 9. I like to wait to use a skill until level 10 personally, but anyway. They said that on the pentagon-shaped island to the north, we'll find the Field of Intelligence. Right, because Gnarl said that we have to visit the 4 fields before we can continue our journey. So let's do a quick save. And I will show you guys some of our skills now. Let's do some item creation first. Okay, yeah, we're gonna do identify first. Oh good, DS is level 10. Remember all those things that we've gotten in treasure chests throughout the game that has the question marks beside it? Well, we are going to finally figure out what those are, and this is how it works. See? If we use those spectacle items, we can figure out what they are, as you can see. Let's watch. Let's do a guard now. We'll see what sort of armor or equipment we get. Ah, rune buckler, very nice. Next, let's do an item. And you can usually, or sometimes, see, you can tell what they are kind of just by their colors, maybe. Like, I could tell that that was an aqua berry by the way that it was, you know, morphing. A shiny earring. Very nice. Let's do an herb next. Rose hips. Yeah, we're gonna basically do all these things here. Sometimes when you're creating items, you don't always get the best. Like, look at that. See, we couldn't exactly figure out what that item was. We failed, so it turned into another checkmark thing again. Usually what I do when that happens is I switch to something else. And then I go back to it and hope that my luck improves. Some things are really hard to identify or make or write or whatever you're trying to do at the time. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, good. It looks like it's gonna work. Very nice. Okay, next let's do some cooking. Yeah, let's show... Shizato and Rina are both good cooks, apparently. Which, goes kind of hand in hand with the cutscene we just saw. How interesting. But I think I'm gonna have Rina be our cook here. And DS is clearly our identifier. Come on, Rina. Damn. Okay. We need DS for that. But let's do some more cooking first. What kind of seafood are we gonna make here? Oh, rotten sashimi. Boo. We failed. Okay, come on, Rina. Make something good. Do some fruit. Apple cider. I love apple cider. I could so go for some of that. That's one thing about cooking in this game. A lot of the different things that you make, it makes me hungry. I'm like, oh, I could really go for that. Chicken skewers. That's DS's favorite food, actually. So DS and Rina are kind of helping each other. What are we making? Rice cakes. Yum. Alright, let's see. Some dairy products. Ah. We need DS again. We need to identify. Other people can identify as well. It really depends on the type of talents that they have. Ooh, raw milk. Yeah. Good job, Rina. Let's pretend that didn't happen. Okay, come on, Rina. Make something good. Spicy cake. Ah. Rina, you fail. Okay, let's make one more dairy product and then we'll get going. Fruit smoothie. That reminds me, I need to get the new blender that I got out for Christmas and make myself a fruit smoothie. And let's identify the food that Rina couldn't. Corn pottage. I like corn, but I don't really like it mushy like that. I don't think I'd like that. It's gonna be raw milk. Blah. Blah. Anyway, this is the authoring. I'm not going to use it, but I'll show it to you guys anyway. What it does is each character can write books, and then if you haven't learned a particular skill yet based on what book you write, then you will be able to learn that skill and get an extra point without having... You'll be able to start learning that skill without having to use your skill points. I find it a little, excuse me. Ugh. I've been sick for the past couple weeks, so, anyway. So it feels like it's kind of useless. I don't really use the writing ability. What I like to use, which I will show you sometime in the near future, is the publishing ability. And I'm not going to spoil that. Everyone's experience is all okay? Excellent. So there's a few skills for you. Showed you the cooking and identify skill. Not bad. Ah, and Rena gets the buckler. Okay, very nice. A little old, but it works for her. Okay, let's head to the Field of Intelligence first. It is on a pentagon-shaped island, not that one. Let's see. There it is. The Field of Intelligence it's easy to find because you'll see the pointy sides to it. Now I just gotta find the door here. There's the door. Okay, let's do it. Is this the Field of Intelligence? Isn't there something strange about this place? Huh? What do you mean by something strange? I don't know, but I feel like there is something unnatural about it. Maybe. What does Claude mean by something unnatural about it? That's weird. We don't have any reflections in these mirrors, if you see. Hey, isn't there something odd about this mirror? Yeah, there's no reflection in it, Claude. Huh? Well, like what? Say, I can't see our reflections. Good observation, Opera. Whoa, what's going on? What's this? The rune codes are glowing. Whoa, what's happening? This seems to be the true appearance of the Field of Intelligence. So the trick to this dungeon is, if you saw all those red balls around the room that we just went to, balls, we have to turn all those on, and when that happens, a magical pathway will appear, and then we can get to the boss. See? See how it spins like that? We have to turn all those on. Now this is a very easy dungeon, which is kind of nice. But I'm pretty over-leveled at the moment.
Here's the enemy.
Things will work out, I think.
Well, since we're doing a dungeon, I might as well explain now why I said at the beginning of the video that I have had the last 2 weeks have been pretty hellish. Well, the week before last, or the week before, okay, I guess it's still, okay, it's last weekend this week, because it is Friday. Last week, it was reading week, and I was all happy and excited to have a week off, and, hang out with my friends a lot, and, everything's gonna be awesome. Week off from school, hooray, right? And, go figure, right at the start of reading week and through most of it, I get the flu. And it was a really, really bad flu, especially the first night. I had the chills, I was shivering, I was in a cold, I had a really high fever, my face was hot, whenever I coughed my chest would hurt and I had phlegm, I was stuffed up, like my nose, I was dizzy and had vertigo if I stood up, I felt nauseous so I couldn't eat or drink even though I had to force myself to even a little bit. The only thing that I could keep down were baby carrots and little sips of water once in a while. So I couldn't shower or do anything like that. It felt kind of gross, actually. Just really tired. I mean, I couldn't even, I couldn't walk from my bed to my computer chair, which is like just a couple steps, without getting dizzy and feeling tired. And if I sat on my computer chair in front of the computer, I could only sit there for a little bit because I would feel literally tired in my shoulders just from holding myself from sitting up, so I had to lay back down.
Well, let's do it.
And I had a pounding migraine that kept me up most of the first night anyway. So, it was horrible. You know how you're so sick, you're lying there, and you think there isn't any way possible that you could feel any worse than you already do, and you're praying for death just for a break because you can't sleep, so you can't even get a break, and you're just lying there, and you just feel absolutely horrible. So anyway, that's how the majority of my reading week was. I didn't start to actually feel energetic and be able to clean myself up and be ready until the mid-end of the week, until Wednesday. And go figure, I had a lot of homework that weekend, so I had to start my homework late. And, it was so bad. It was so bad. And then, this week, I had to study all the time because I've had exams every single day except for Tuesday. I was supposed to have 4 exams this week, but I was supposed to have an exam this morning, but last night my teacher canceled due to illness, and I'm gonna have to write that exam next Friday on the 9th of March. So I only had 3 exams this week, which is nice, but I don't know, I feel kind of mixed about that because, I was prepared, I studied, I was prepared to get all 4 exams done in 1 week and then focus on the next half of the semester. But also I'm happy because, obviously I get more study time now. Hooray, right? You can't study too much. I don't think there's such thing as studying too much. So I'm feeling kind of mixed about that, but at least it's good that I only had 3 exams this week instead of 4 like originally planned. So of course I've been extremely busy, and I picked up a new bad habit. I've started playing, are you guys familiar with that MMORPG called Second Life? Yeah, I've started playing that. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I've always been curious about MMORPGs. If you're curious about what that stands for, it's okay, I guess I should, I don't know, multiplayer online games or whatever. I forget exactly what the extra M stands for. But, I don't know, I'm not interested in things like World of Warcraft or anything like that. So it's kind of nice that I stumbled upon Second Life, which has more of, it has the fantasy thing if you want your character to be like that, but you can also be a regular person and just do regular stuff as well. Where in a lot of the other MMORPGs, that's not really an option. So that's been kind of addicting also, and I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I'm just gonna organize my skill points here. Oh, excuse me, because a bunch of my characters leveled up in the last battle. Can I have a drink of water? one thing I've noticed after my flu has gone. I've been drinking like a fish this week. Probably because I was so dehydrated from the flu and having to, my body having to work extra hard to make me feel better. So yeah, exams and sickness were the culprit of the 2 weeks from hell. And along with that, you know, group projects and all that crap. But let's talk about happy stuff. If any of you guys are in university, or actually, I guess your universities have a different reading week. I guess anyone else who's in college who's had their reading week last week, how did it go? Like, did all you guys have a fun reading week, and you guys get everything done that you wanted to, and blah blah blah. I'd like to make a new Emily's Conversation Corner thing as well. I've wanted to for ever since reading week, but you know, I will eventually. Once I get over Second Life sucking up all my time. And homework, well, there's nothing you can really do about that. And don't think that I've spent the whole time sitting inside. I've visited friends as well. Once I started feeling a little bit better, I hung out with my friends at the very end of reading week, and, you know, we drank and, you know, watched some movies and played some American Idol and stuff like that. It was fun. Oh, those little things are so tough to get.
Is it already finished?
And I don't like to waste magic on those little, whatever the hell they are. They look like little flying PlayStation memory cards. Seriously, that's what they look like to me. Excuse me. But yeah, I don't like to waste magic on them because they're so weak, so I just hit them. Same thing with these monsters. Don't they look like little game controllers with cords? Is that what they are? That's what they look like to me. So I guess similar thing. And tractor beam didn't work because they're just slightly hovering off the ground. And Bowman needs some more magic. But I usually don't like... The way that I play is I try not to use all my magic in one dungeon, but, you know, if people use killer moves, for example, like Bowman, who go through killer moves really quickly, then normally after they run out of magic, I just let him attack and use what he can until I get to a save point right before the boss. That's usually how I play, because I don't like to spend time always filling up my magic and wasting items in the middle of a dungeon, you know what I mean? Luckily, this dungeon is very short. Yeah, let's just use magic to make this faster. Weak magic, because these things are weak. Oh, I only hit one thing. Okay, come on. Good. Ha! They're dead already. This dungeon is absolutely simple, but like I said, again, I'm very over-leveled. I'm one of those people that, you know, I don't care if I'm over-leveled. I know some people who play RPGs, who let's play RPGs, who don't like to over-level too much, or who don't like to level up at all off camera, but I personally do. I don't care. It's really all about the gameplay. And I don't want to make it hard on myself if if I don't have to, you know? Like, I'm playing as I would by myself. I mean, I'm not gonna play any differently on camera than I am off camera. What you see is what you get, au naturel. Damn PlayStation controllers. Actually, no, wait, they don't look like PlayStation controllers. They look like those old computer controllers. At least to me, I don't know. They look like controllers, period. But they look more old school than what controllers look like now, you know, like with all those buttons and doodads and stuff.
Are you okay?
Yes, Rena, I'm okay. We're all okay. We're all good, right, guys? Yeah, we're all good. Okay, let's see. Just to recap, the 4 fields that we have to do are the field of intelligence, the field of courage, the field of power, and the field of love. I do know what order to go in, or the suggested order, but I don't know. For this playthrough, I think I'll go back to Gnarl and have him tell us. I don't know, just for the hell of it. I don't have any time constraints. As long as you guys don't mind. If you guys really don't want me to do it, let me know. But it only really takes 2 seconds. Yes! Stupid wizard. Hate these things. And they get worse later. The wizards. Oh. Terrible. Excuse me, I have the hiccups. Bowman needs some healing. Sexual healing. No. I'm sure he must miss his wife, though. I don't know why the hell I healed Claude. That was kind of a dumb move. Oh well. Let's just hit him. Oh, that was nice. Die, stupid wizard.
Leave it to me.
Alright, Bowman. Yeah, let's fix up his effort and his herbal medicine so that he can be healed better. And let's do... I always, with the fighters, like with the people who use killer moves, I try to balance it so that they get some help with their skills on the field, like in battle, like the green ones, the battle skills, and then the skills that actually help your stats, or, you know, let you use talents. I try to kind of balance it as much as I can. But, you know, there's no perfect way to do it. I mean, you play as you play. This music is starting to get very annoying. And I have to go back because I missed one. I missed one of those things that you have to turn on.
Take it easy.
There we go. So if any of those wizards decide to cast any spells on us, we'll have some magic defense this time. That, and also I don't think I've shown you guys that anti-spell yet. So I wanted to show it off. Boom! That's one big explosion. It never ceases to amaze me. One thing I do wish that they did in this game was that I wish that they had kept the Japanese voiceovers in while you're battling. I think that would have been a nice touch. It's too bad that they took it out. Oh, ouch. Wow, see, this is why I hate those damn wizards. They have invincibility, so whenever they move, you can't hit them. And then they can stop and then hit you with that fire bolt, and it does somewhat of a lot of damage. Ow. No! Ah! And they can heal. No, they just healed everybody. Oh, those stupid monsters. I'm gonna do it back. So if any of my subscribers or viewers are on Second Life, befriend me. If you want to befriend me, then, or if you want to know my, my Second Life username and all that, then just send me a private message and I'll answer you. Or friend request me and let me know that you're from YouTube and your username and all that stuff so that you can let me know who it is. It'd be much appreciated. I could use some friends. It's kind of lonely there when you don't know anybody. Oh, look at that. A secret passage just opened up. Wonder where it leads. Let's go see. But we will see, we'll have to see that in the next video, because that concludes this video. So, see you soon, guys. I won't take as much of a hiatus next time. Bye, guys.
Unexpectedly weak.